whistle. When you meet temptation and the urge is very strong, give a little whistle. Give a little whistle. Not just a little squeak.
In response to Liz Hull's article criticising the whistleblowers not being listened to, namely whistleblowers Breary and J. Oram, they said they had been bullied and victimised for blowing the whistle on Letby. Well, how about we hear from a couple more whistleblowers that haven't quite won any awards like J. Oram, who apparently won a whistleblowing award. 29th of June 2016, Salidi Murthy to Ian Harvey. Hi all, following the Monday meeting where we discussed about how to proceed on the unusual number of unexplained deaths in the neonatal unit over the last year, here are my thoughts. We have investigated these deaths as much as we can, which included seeking clinical input from outside. The only thing which came out of it, as I understand, is one member of staff was working in the unit, not necessarily with the babies who passed away in each incident, but might have cared for the baby during the staff breaks at the time of all these deaths. This is highly unreliable information, and further outside clinical input is unlikely to help shed more light on the relevance of this information. However, we seem to be acting on this unreliable information. We've moved this particular staff member from night shifts to day shifts and from ITU care to HDUSCBU care. When the pattern of the deaths changed, because the unit was downgraded, we are becoming, at least those who dealt with the babies during the resuscitation, those who participated in the investigation till now and aware of the outcome, are becoming even more worried about patient safety and their own mental well-being. This is affecting all of us in one way or other. This is unfair to the staff under suspicion, unfair to parents and other staff who are unaware of the situation, and unfair to the staff who are aware of the situation but worried about how things are progressing. And I would like to, perhaps we can hear from another whistleblower, Karen Rees, 9th of September, to Alison Kelly. To Alison Kelly and Sue Hodkinson. Dear both, following on from our meeting earlier, I feel I have to write to you to explain how I feel. I have serious reservations about the decision to delay Lucy Letby transfer back to the neonatal unit. Having had a recent external review into the concerns raised and previous internal reviews about the number of neonatal deaths on the unit, not one of these reviews identified or proved that there were any issues with the clinical practice of this individual. Yet, the executive decision is still to keep Lucy out of the neonatal unit. It is my opinion that this decision is wrong and immoral, based on a senior clinician having a gut feeling with no evidence except that Lucy has been present at a number of these neonatal deaths. An individual is removed from her clinical practice as it is believed that she may be purposefully harming babies that are under her care. This allegation is massive, and if this clinician and anyone else is of this belief, then why have the police not been called? This allegation has not been yet this has not been yet be made known to Lucy. I have met regularly with Lucy and she is keen to return to the neonatal unit. It is admirable and she should be commended that she has remained in work and not gone off sick with stress. because I can see how this decision appears to be affecting her, and still we are planning to delay any decision until we have the written report. It is my opinion that this is a delay tactic, and we are going to face this problem in 4 to 6 weeks' time, with no further clear decision as to next steps. I am led to believe that the two clinicians do not want Lucy back on the neonatal unit, despite what the external report may or may not say. So my question to you both is, why are we prolonging the agony and stress that Lucy appears to be presently under? Why is a senior clinician allowed to destroy someone's career without any clear evidence? We know that if Lucy Letby goes off sick, and I am worried for her health and well-being, or leaves and claims constructive dismissal, which she could have done, Lucy's career in healthcare is finished. I cannot tell you how upsetting this is for me, considering she is at the beginning of her career at 26 years of age. This is not right. Please let me assure you that I am not at all concerned with conversing with Lucy or explaining the decisions that have been made. I just have to inform you that morally this does not sit comfortably with me. There is also the impact, not only for the neonatal unit, but for the rest of the organisation and the message that this sends out. A clinician is being listened to and supported, with potential devastating consequences for a nurse. How are these nurses on the neonatal unit going to react? I have already witnessed that senior nurses on that unit do not even want to answer the telephone to that particular consultant who is making these allegations and making clear of his personal view. It was a sad day for me yesterday. The frustration and emotion of not being able to change the decisions that have been made, compounded by the unfairness of it all, makes me sad to think that we still appear to hold clinicians in high regard, the same not afforded to nurses. I will continue to work in a professional way that is expected for me. However, I had to say how I feel. Kind regards, Karen. How about we listen to those whistleblowers? Liz?